From smashing records to admitting he lost his way, Prithvi Shaw's candid confession is more than just a headline. That raw talent is definitely a gift, but discipline is the backbone. Welcome to On a High, where I discuss the rise and fall of Prithvi Shaw. We start off with, of course, his debut, the explosive test match, where he scored literally a 99-ball 134 at the age of 18. This is October 4th, 2018. This was against West Indies in Rajkot, and of course, his maiden test century came at this breathtaking speed, where he became the 15th Indian to score a century on test debut. And now he was also the 4th highest test debut score, behind some legends like Vishwanath, Rohit Sharma, and of course, Shikhar Dhawan. Well, this guy has done so much in an early age, starting off with the fact that he had a Harris Shield score of 500 plus runs. Yes, this is unbelievable because Harris Shield is played when you are 14 years or 15 years of age. For his Mumbai school, he really did wonders, and that's where he became a prodigy, where his potential was highlighted tremendously. He was the captain of India's Under-19 World Cup winning side in 2018. This is something that, again, only legends have done, and he earned top billing as India's next gun-run machine, attracting big brand attention, of course, and a 1.2 crore contract with the T20 tournament that goes on in our country. The dip finally started coming though. In 2019, Prithvi Shaw's form tumbled, of course. Struggles with consistency, technique, and fitness saw him dropping, of course, because by then he had so many distractions. He then got dropped from the test side in 2020 after multiple ducks against Australia. I remember watching this, it was quite painful. And then the T20 fans remember him being unsold in the 2025 mega auction, of course, and this had so much controversy around it. Well, even something like Reddit had observed his body fat percentage has not met the requirements of what India requires as a basic standard. All these things were pretty much highlighted on public and social media, and during SMAT, one of the most important T20 domestic tournaments, he had to see Prithvi Shaw, again in discipline and fitness, be very, very poor with his attitude. A visible decline with all these things. I still remember to this day, this was the guy who hit 6 boundaries in a row in the first 6 balls of a T20 game of the tournament, and now he hasn't been chosen for the mega auction. The confession has finally come now. Prithvi's own words, I quote, "I made some wrong friends, and pretty much that is what leads to you having a very, very big decline. A rare act of vulnerability from a cricketer who often is seen as fearless and has an admission, spoke about every single thing, his mental, his emotional, and all his other pressures that he has dealt with. It was a wake-up call, and he took the wrong decisions, but this is a story that could turn out like Karan Nair maybe. You never know, we might see him make a comeback, and we might see Prithvi Shaw get picked up for the next auction. Of course, he is one of the most talented cricketers to have come out of India. Well, his stats aren't that bad. He's got 5 test matches with 9 innings, and in this, he has 2 50s and 100. Not just that. In ODIs, he's got 9 ODIs with an average of 31, which is very, very average to be fair, but his high score of 49 is what's telling. Apart from that, he of course has 1 T20 where he's got a duck, but the fact that his test match stats have an average of 40 just means that he has so much potential that's untapped. Well, his T20 league stats are average as well. A strike rate of 147 showing exactly how striking he is, but his average of 23 is really inconsistent and proves why he wasn't picked in this year's mega auction. These are some of the stats of the man, and he definitely should look to improve them because his domestic stats are poles apart. Every single tournament he plays, he is threatening, if not in the top 3 run scorers. But with the recent decline, of course, he needs to pick up form. The wake-up call finally has come now, and I know for a fact that Prithvi Shaw is one of the most talented, if not the most talented player to have captained the under-19 cricket team. His 34 ball 75 for the T20 Mumbai League, an explosive knock for North Mumbai Panthers, may be a sign of good things to come. Of course, he needs a lot of off-field restructuring. Shaw recently requested an NOC to leave Mumbai and leave Maharashtra's team, signaling a new start at 25. Reports indicate that he is committed to reviving fitness, daily discipline, and making sure he doesn't party as much as he does. But as I mentioned before, his confession is not a headline. It is a lesson for all the youngsters out there that there are ups and downs in life. It's about how you come back, not how many mistakes you make. Well, enough of my wisdom. This is On a High, and you are on 94.3 Radio 1's YouTube channel. So what are you waiting for? Go like, share, subscribe, and make sure you support all of our content on Instagram. Not to forget, tune in to 94.3 Radio 1.
94.3
One world, your station.
Radio 1.